attempted to slide down the sewee. That's why he was carrying these, and he left an emergency room with these items. Rittenhouse would claim later in court that once Rosenbaum closed the distance, and after the bag was thrown at Rittenhouse, Rosenbaum would make an attempt at trying to grab Rittenhouse's AR-15 style rifle. Due to this, Rittenhouse would go on to shoot off several rounds and fatally strike Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum is gone. He's done. So let's go over Rosenbaum, the type of man he was. I want to go into detail on these people, so there's a full picture and details that you might not find in another story. Rosenbaum was the first fatality in a self-defense claim, and you see, Joseph Rosenbaum spent a portion of his life in and out of legal trouble. And that doesn't necessarily make you a bad person. I have people in my family who have spent their life in and out of jail, right? And they're not bad people. Just a lot of people are really dumb when they're young, and then they finally, clicks, and then they're like, hey, I'm going to be a functional human being now. So you can, that doesn't make you a bad person. But that's not the type of person Joseph Rosenbaum was. This guy was in and out of prison, had legal trouble because he had sexual contact with 5 preteen boys. Five of them. These boys aged from 9 to 11 years old. Again, I said 5. Like, even 1 is terrible. Like, you know the shirts that say off your local. That's my mentality of like, that's what we should do with these type of people. So like, 1 is get rid of them. But this guy did it 5 times, and he was just walking free. He, at the very least, in my mind, that's a life sentence. I am a believer in the death sentence. So, but this guy was, he was out after 5 sexual contacts with boys aging from 9 to 11. We need more Chris Hansons out here. Another thing that's not as bad as that, but still pretty awful. He had a open domestic abuse case during the time that he was gunned down. So does anybody, knowing all this, does anybody have any controversy on this guy being offed by Kyle Rittenhouse? No? Good riddance. Bye. We don't need you. Moments after the first shooting occurred, Rittenhouse would continue to flee the crowd that have gathered, the crowd of protesters.